smell and the taste of cloves. Okay, so it's a spice. So I often talk about this thing called the hidden spice chest in the hedgerow. Okay, I like the idea. I'm not interested in living 100% off wild. I'm interested in incorporating really cool, sexy, sublime flavours into my food and my diet to just give it a lift. Foods that haven't been tasted on our palates for hundreds and hundreds of years. Foods that are twice as more nutritious than the stuff we grow and buy.
So it's easy to recognise when it's got its yellow flower.
Yeah, it has. Or
It's
its little seed heads.
No, it's got spade.
Yeah, they look like viruses, don't they? These tendrils, and they're not very good specimens. This. So in the Tudor times, because clothes were really kind of quite important to people, if you were poor, you tended to have to make them. If you made them, they were really valuable to you. It wasn't like nipping down Primark and getting a fair trade organic t-shirt for £1.50. You know, we have disposable clothing in our culture. We have fashion trends and everything like that. And sure they did in their days, but nowhere near like we do. And so clothes are important, even if you were wealthy and you could afford to buy your clothes. You know, they cost a lot of money, so they were an important facet of your life. So because also in Tudor times they didn't particularly wash that often, there was a mild pong around. So in order to combat the pong, they would scent their clothes with the smell of cloves. So they would hang up this plant, the roots, and it would deter moths from eating them, and it would give this scent fragrance to their finery. The leaf is definitely a pottage plant, okay? This is a plant that isn't bitter, but you stick it straight into your casseroles and you cook it up for a few hours, slow cooked. What I have done though is I've sliced the leaf of this plant and I put it into butter and just quickly sauteed it, and it just crisps up. Like, what you end up with is a green, like crispy seaweed from a Chinese restaurant, which isn't seaweed, but it's lettuce or cabbage. So it's quite cool if you're into, again, you know, I teach chefs, so they're into textures and little bits here. So if you're into your textures, that's the kind of thing that you're most probably wanting to be looking for.